Hi, boys and girls. It's Miss Mary and Cupcake. And we are so glad that you joined us for Wednesday Storytime for Spanish Fort Library. And guess where we are today? Do you know where we are, Cupcake? That's right. We are at the library. It is so good to be here in the library, and I hope one day I can tell you stories at the library with you sitting right around me. That would be so much fun. But today we'll do it on YouTube, and I hope that you'll enjoy the story that I picked for you today. It's about a pig. So I thought we'd pretend this is Miss Mary's foot because I can't put my foot up so high, but if you're barefoot, you can use your foot. Have you ever heard, this little piggy went to market, this little piggy stayed home, this little piggy had roast beef, this little piggy had none, and this little piggy went wee, 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 all the way home. That's a fun toe game. We call these like finger games, but you actually do that one with your toes. So if you're sitting there barefoot, you could do that with your toes. So today I'm going to read you a story about a pig, but I was going to tell you first about President's Day was just this week. And do you know which president this is? That's Abraham Lincoln. And this book is about one time he was on his way to do a very important speech because, you know, he did become the president of the United States and he was making a very important speech. But on the way, he saw a pig that was stuck in a hole and he was all muddy. And do you know that Abraham Lincoln stopped and rescued that pig and got all dirty and was late for his speech? But he loved people and he loved animals. And this is a good story. This is from my library, but the book that I'm going to read you today is called Small Pig. And look, he's in mud too. And this book is by Arnold and it's an I Can Read book. Can you read it, Cupcake? No. Well, I'm going to read it to you. So you sit down here, and Miss Mary is going to read this story, and maybe you can read along. It's Small Pig by Arnold Lobel, and it is from the Spanish Fort Library. When I'm done reading it, I'll check it in, so you could come and get it if you'd like to read it. They have all kinds of books like this where you can read it. And he dedicated this book for Dream Nose. I'm not sure who that is. Maybe that's his pet pig. The small pig lives in a pig pen on a farm. Can you read that? And do you see the pig? The small pig likes to eat, and he likes to run around the barnyard, and he likes to sleep. But most of all, the small pig likes to sit down and sink down in good soft mud. Ooh, that would make him pretty dirty, wouldn't it? The farmer and his wife love the small pig. We think you are the best pig in the world, they say. Look, they love their pig. One morning, the farmer's wife says, "Today I will clean my house." And she's got out her vacuum, her broom, her mop, and she cleans the upstairs and she cleans the downstairs. "My house is spotless," says the farmer's wife, "but the rest of this farm is very dirty. I will get to work and clean it up." So the farmer's wife cleans the barn and the stable. That's where the horses are. And the barn is where, what is that? A cow. That's right. Cow says moo. And the chicken coop. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine hearing all those chickens going cluck, 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 cluck? She's trying to clean the chicken coop. Then she comes to the pig pen. "Heavens," cried the farmer's wife, "this is the dirtiest spot of all." Because pigs love their mud, don't they? So she cleans the pig pen and she washes the pig. You see her washing the pig? Look at all those bubbles. "That's better, says the farmer's wife. Now everything is neat and shiny. Where is my good soft mud? Asked the small pig. I guess it is gone, says the farmer. I'm sorry. Oh, and look, she put a bow on the pig. The small pig is more than sorry. He is angry. Oh, this place is too neat and shiny for me. And it looks like he took that bow off. And that night, the small pig runs away. There he goes down the highway. He's running away. Soon he finds a swamp. Ah, cries the small pig, here is good soft mud. The small pig sits down and sinks down into the mud. Lovely, lovely, he says, and then he goes to sleep. Ouch, says the small pig, as a dragonfly bumps into his nose. See the dragonfly? Ouch, says the small pig, as a frog jumps onto his head. What's a frog say? Rivet, rivet. Yow, says a small pig, a turtle is biting his tail. Oh no. Move yourself out of here, says a big snake. See the snake? You are taking up space that belongs to us. So the small pig moves himself out of there in a hurry and runs on down the road. Here is a very dirty place, says the small pig. There is sure to be some good soft mud nearby. Where is he at? Do you know where he's at? If you can read, that says junkyard. Oh, there is a lot of junk. I wonder if he's going to find some mud. The small pig finds broken bottles and old television sets, and he finds kitchen sinks and empty soup cans, but he does not find mud. He doesn't see any good soft mud. Cars are fun, said the small pig, but not as much fun as mud. Sofas are soft, said the small pig, but not as soft as mud. Then he sees something that he does not like at all. That is why there is no mud around here, cries the small pig, and he runs down the road. Do you know what he saw? A vacuum cleaner. Remember, that's what the farmer's wife used to clean up all his mud. He did not like seeing that. At the end of the road is a large city. Oh, look at that big city. Even the air is dirty here, says the small pig. There's sure to be some good soft mud nearby. Do you think he's going to find mud in the city? Soon the small pig finds what he is looking for. Ah, he says, here is mud. Do you think that's mud? Uh-oh. If he could read, that says cement, keep off. He sits down and sinks down into what he thinks is the good soft mud, but uh-oh, it's not mud. This mud is strange, said the small pig. It's not very soft at all. In fact, it is getting harder and harder. He tries to get up, but he cannot move. Cement gets very hard. It goes down wet, but then it gets very hard, and he didn't know it was cement. Soon a few people stop to stare at the small pig. He's stuck in the cement. Oh no. More and more people come to see the small pig. Oh my goodness, he can't move, can he? Then many, many people come to look because they have never seen a pig stuck in the sidewalk. Have you ever seen a pig stuck in the sidewalk when you go downtown? Look. The farmer and his wife drive by in their car. Look at that big crowd of people, says the farmer. Let's stop and see what is happening. All right, says the farmer's wife, but hurry. We must keep looking for our lost pig. So they're out driving around trying to find their pig. The farmer stops the car. What is happening here? He asks a man. Oh, nothing much, says the man. There is just a pig stuck in the sidewalk. Heavens, cries the farmer's wife. That is our pig that's stuck in the sidewalk. Call the police, call the firemen, shouts the farmer. And they're running to see if they can help get their pig. By this time, everyone in the city has come to see the small pig. The policemen hold back the huge crowd. See them holding him back? And look at the poor pig stuck in the sidewalk. The firemen bring tools to break the sidewalk. Please, says the farmer's wife, be very careful. We think that pig is the best in the world. She doesn't want her pig to get hurt. The firemen work very carefully. Uh-oh, I see. And soon the small pig is free. Where does he? Hops right into the farmer. He jumps into the arms of the farmer and his wife. He's a happy pig. He's set free. They all drive home together. There they go. Do you see where the pig is? He's sitting right between the farmer and the farmer's wife in the car, and they're leaving the big city and all the people. Just as they come to the farm, the sky turns dark. And a storm begins, and it rains and rains, just like it did around here earlier this week. It rained a lot, and do you know what happens when there's rain? The farmer says, look, now there is a brand new mud puddle in the pig pen. The farmer's wife says, and I promise never to clean it up again, because the pig loves his mud hole, doesn't he? So the small pig runs into the pig pen, and first he has his supper, then he sits down and sinks down into the good soft mud. And do you think he's a happy pig? I think he is. And that is the end. So that's the story of the small pig, and you can check that out here at Spanish Fort Library. And that was kind of a long story today, so we don't really have a craft. Next week maybe we can make a pig face mask, or maybe you could do that with a paper plate today, or just with some cardboard. You could draw a circle and a little circle for the nose and put some ears, maybe cut out some eyes and make you a mask that looks like a pig, like Small Pig. That would be fun, wouldn't it, Cupcake? Would you like to have a pig mask? Yeah, that would be fun. So let's say goodbye to the boys and girls. Goodbye. Thanks for coming to Storytime.